Sorry if I upset you, but come on, you're just a humble soba shop owner, right?
Please go on a marriage meeting with me.
Huh? I'm Shintaro Oshino, and I totally froze when hit with that sudden request. I'm 29, running a soba shop I inherited from my father, who retired due to back problems. The one who made that request was Hina Narusawa, daughter of President Narusawa of Narusawa Trading. Narusawa Trading is a major player in food distribution, the kind of giant that usually wouldn't even glance at a tiny place like ours. But thanks to my father's long-standing personal relationship with President Narusawa, we've been able to secure rare soba flour.
Sorry for the sudden request, but do you think you could at least consider it positively?
While Hina ate her soba with clear delight, President Narusawa quietly pleaded with me on the side. It's hard to say no considering our business ties, his relationship with my father, and our supply of precious soba flour.
Of course, this won't affect the business deal in any way. You can decide whatever you want after the meeting. It's all up to you.
After being told all that, how could I refuse? And so, I found myself on a marriage meeting with the daughter of a business partner.
Nice to meet you again. I'm Hina Narusawa. Thank you for making time today.
Likewise, thank you for coming. On the day of the meeting, Hina, whom I had just seen at the shop recently, greeted me with a bright beaming smile. She had the same approachable aura as her father. Maybe I shouldn't have agreed to this so half-heartedly. Actually, I've been thinking I should politely decline this offer. I'm sorry to say so early, but someone like me shouldn't take up your valuable time, Hina. So, I think it would be best if we... Before I could finish the thought, Hina interrupted me.
Please go on just one date with me.
How did we get here? Turns out the gentle-looking Hina had a surprisingly bold side, and I ended up agreeing to go on a date with her. Huh? What the heck is this? The day after the meeting, I found a strange letter in the mailbox after closing the shop. It's not too late. Walk away from that woman. A warning letter? Given the timing, that woman could only refer to Hina. But why? What does walk away even mean? It's probably just a prank, but the fact that they seem to know about my recent situation is unsettling. Welcome. Oh, hello, Hina. There was a bit of a gap between our meeting and the first date. But since then, Hina had started coming to the shop every 3 days.
One usual, 100% soba, please.
Thank you. I hope I'm not making you feel obligated or anything.
No way! I'm the one who wants to come see you, Shintaro. Besides, soba tastes so much better when I'm chatting with you while eating.
Really? Thank you. She's such a genuine person. So genuine, I can't just brush it off.
Looking forward to this ice cream, right, Shintaro?
Hina had suggested adding simple desserts to the menu, even if basic ones. So we were checking out a few shops for research. This was our 3rd date, by the way. Are you really okay with a date that's just ice cream tasting? This place has quite the line. To increase customer spend, Hina's first suggestion was ice cream. No expiration dates, so no food waste.
Of course! I love ice cream. And anything's fun when I'm with you, Shintaro. Lines don't scare me. After all, this is all for you.
Every time I meet her, Hina brings me a new perspective I never had. For your sake, huh? I never thought of pushing myself harder for someone else before. You're amazing, Hina. I think I've been too focused on myself all this time.
That's not true. Keeping your dad's soba recipes alive. That's already something incredible you're doing for someone else.
Have you always thought that way, Hina?
I'm not sure. But whether it's friends, lovers, or family, just having someone by your side is a wonderful thing. Like, don't you think who you eat with affects how good the food tastes more than what you're actually eating?
don't really get that. I lost my mom when I was little, so I've always eaten alone. Dad working late was normal, and I never really felt lonely. I didn't think food tasted any different because of it. But eating with you, Hina, it's always enjoyable. Just as I said that, it was finally our turn to go in, and we ordered our ice cream.
Is that so? Then...
Grinning like she's plotting something, Hina suddenly says,
Here. Say,
What? Why would I do that?
Try comparing them. Ice cream fed by me versus ice cream eaten alone. Which one tastes better? Come on, this is research too.
Okay, I get it. Just not here. It's embarrassing. Maybe having someone by your side really is important.
Oh, does that mean you want more ahs from me? I'll give you as many as you want.
No, that's not it at all. Does she really love ice cream that much? Or did she just enjoy teasing me too much? Hina started ordering every popular flavor she could find.
So cold. I'm done for. Captain Shintaro, carry on the mission.
Wait, Hina, are you okay?
The heavens have forsaken us.
Excuse me, can we get a hot coffee, please? Quickly! After eating ice cream all day for research, we ended the night warming up at a hot pot izakaya.
Actually, I've always hated how most men approach me just because I'm the daughter of a company president. After a while, I started thinking no one out there would ever care about the real me.
As we neared the end of our meal, Hina quietly began opening up.
My dad saw how miserable I was and said, "Well then, I know someone good," and introduced me to you, Shintaro. You're not ambitious, and I heard you turn down omiyai offers without hesitation.
When you put it into words like that, it kinda makes me sound like a jerk.
Not at all. It just means you're a sincere person, and that's exactly why I found you so charming. I was so nervous thinking maybe I'd finally met someone who didn't see through a biased lens.
And 6 months later, after steadily growing our love, we got officially married. Another one? How many does that make now? A few days after we decided to register our marriage, the mysterious letters started arriving more frequently. She'll only bring you misfortune. Turn back while you still can, huh? What a joke. At first, I was unsettled, but now that I've started feeling truly happy with Tina, I'm no longer swayed by them. What's on my mind now is who the sender is. I need to make sure Hina stays safe. Maybe if I asked her, she would have some idea, but I would rather handle this myself than worrying her unnecessarily. I kept the letter matter to myself, and we moved forward with our marriage as planned. Hina moved into my place. Hina, have you had anything on your mind lately? Like, someone bothering you or anything?
Huh? No, nothing like that. Why do you ask all of a sudden?
Looking at her expression, she doesn't seem to be hiding anything. For now, I think we're fine. Alright then. But if anything ever comes up, tell me, okay? We're husband and wife now, after all.
Why are you being so sweet all of a sudden? Melting like ice cream here. Seriously, I love you.
We decided to hold the wedding ceremony after things settled down at work, and so began our married life. Business was going well, and the ice cream we had researched ended up becoming an original soba flour blend. It was popular not just as a dessert, but also as a takeout item. The only things nagging at me were those letters, and the recent rise in bad online reviews. Good evening. One night, just as I was about to close up shop, a man appeared at the door. Good evening. I'm sorry, but we've already passed last order. I'm aware. You're Mr. Oshino, right? I just wanted to have a little chat with you. Sure. What's this about? I'm Matsuri Atono. I used to be Hina Narusawa's senior and training supervisor at her company. Oh, I see. If we had had a ceremony or reception, I would have liked to greet you properly. Due to various circumstances, we rushed to just register the marriage for now. My apologies for not being able to greet you and others who have supported my wife. Seriously now, I'm practically her second father, having raised her into a fine working adult. You would think I would at least be introduced in advance. Is it just me? Or is there a sharp edge to his tone? So, what did you want to talk about? Mr. Oshino, life with her must be tough, no? No, not at all. She's wonderful. No need to pretend. Even at work, I'm the one who has to cover for her constantly. So much trouble, I tell you. She's all smiles and charm, but whoa, is she clumsy. Total handful. Matsuri chuckled smugly, but I furrowed my brow and responded. Well, thank you for your support, but to me, she's the best wife I could ever ask for. Sorry if I upset you, but come on, you're just a humble soba shop owner, right? Someone like you marrying the daughter of a major CEO? Way out of your league. What I do or don't deserve is none of your business. This shop was passed down from my father, and I pour my heart into every bowl of soba. Don't insult it. I must have pushed him too far, because that's when Matsuri finally dropped the act. None of that matters. I'm still willing to forgive you, if you turn back now. Drop that woman. Are you okay with ruining your life? You're an idiot. Huh? Letting your emotions get the better of you and outing yourself like this. It's ridiculous. With that, I walked over to check the mailbox and found yet another one of those flyers. Yup, another one. You've been sending these, haven't you, Mr. Otono? Why would you do this? His earlier words matched the letters exactly. As soon as he saw the envelope, he started shaking. Damn it! Why? Why'd she pick some nobody soba guy like you? I fell for her first. And then they said the Omiya match was some soba shop owner? Of course I thought I had a chance. He spewed it out like it was the most reasonable thing in the world, but it made no sense at all. Still, threatening letters? You really don't understand what crosses the line, do you? Too bad these letters were a total failure. I was never going to let something like this affect me. Stuck for worse, Matsuri just glared at me. That's when Hina arrived, like she always does after work.
Hey, I'm home! Wait, what? Why are you here, Otono-senpai? Aren't you supposed to be...
That's... Hina caught sight of the letter in my hand, and once she read it, she froze. Even someone as upbeat as her immediately grasps the gravity of the situation.
Wait, you still haven't given up on me. I told you no over and over again, didn't I?
Her tone was calm, but her face showed a fury I'd never seen before. Apparently, Matsuri had persistently come on to Hina in the past.
I told you, I'm not interested in anyone who only sees me as the CEO's daughter. Your behavior became a problem at work, and you were transferred to a branch office because of it. I thought you'd finally given up after all these years, but how did you even find out who I was marrying?
I hired a private investigator from time to time. I just couldn't stop worrying about you. And then, I heard you were getting engaged to some loser soba guy. I had to protect you, so that's why.
So that's why you sent threatening letters to my kind, wonderful, amazing husband, Shintaro?
Mr. Otono, you can say whatever you want about me, but what you've done is a crime. Recently, we've had a spike in negative online reviews about the shop too. Wonder who's behind that. No, that's... Well, a disclosure request will clear that up soon enough. Threats, business interference. We'll be taking proper legal action. Oh, and one more thing. What do you think will happen once President Narusawa hears about all this? No, please, anything but that! I'm definitely telling him. It's my duty as Hina's husband to protect her.
Shintaro!
From now on, stay away from us. Forever. No way! So that means I won't get to see Hina anymore?
Of course not. I hate anyone who attacks Shintaro, especially you.
No! A final blow from the woman he had pined after for years. But at this point, the damage was done. Defeated, Atono staggered off into the darkness of the night. Hina reported Atono's stalking to her company, and as expected, the president blew up in rage. I also filed a police report, and Atono was fired. All I wanted was to protect Hina from bad people. How did it end up like this? As long as he only thinks of himself and can't reflect on what he did, getting back into society will be a tall order. He came by once to apologize, but Hina chased him off without mercy. To her, anyone who causes me trouble, no matter who they are, is unforgivable. Then again, the same goes for me.
Hina, congratulations on your wedding.
A year later, we are finally holding the wedding we had postponed. Hina looks stunning in her dress, laughing with her hometown friends.
Thanks, everyone.
It's not because she's the president's daughter. Hina's own personality is what earned their love. As I was watching them, Hina turned her gaze to me. Naturally, her friends followed her lead and stared right at me too. Is there something on my face?
For someone who plays the quiet type, you sure are crazy about me, huh?
What? Hey, Hina! The next moment, she clung to my arm and introduced me to her friends like that.
Oh, I'm jealous. I want to meet my dream husband soon, too. Hina, be happy, okay?
It was beyond embarrassing, but if it makes her smile like that, I guess it's worth it. Let's be happy together, Hina.
Oh, jeez, finally. You finally called me Hina. I kept asking and you never would.
Well, that day I was just so focused on protecting you, so... Even now, I still feel shy saying your name like that. But I'll get used to it, because that name reminds me that I'm no longer meant.
What?
It's not your fault, Shigure. It's just... a super handsome guy confessed to me. Sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Hyoma's older sister. My brother's always talking about you.
I'm a regular office worker named Shigure Fuyugiri, and today's my 29th birthday. It's currently 1 a.m., and I'm still on the phone, struggling against an overwhelming wave of sleepiness. Shigure, your sleepy voice is really cute. What are you even saying? If you think that, then maybe you should let your cute senior get some sleep. The person on the other end of the call isn't my girlfriend, but my junior colleague, Hyoma Murray. With a smooth voice, he whispers to me, harboring what seems to be an intense level of affection. Just to be clear, we are not in that kind of relationship. I work at the Japan Love Koi Industries branch office. 4 years ago, I was assigned as Hyoma's mentor when he joined the company. Shigure, about this. Oh, that's written on page 39 of the manual I gave you yesterday. Want to go over it together while you study? That was how it was, but a year ago, I was sent on a long-term assignment to the US branch. I just returned to Japan recently. It's been a year since I last worked with Hyoma, and his attachment to me has escalated even further. Ugh, so sleepy. After ending the call with Hyoma at 2 a.m., I was running on little sleep. At 6 a.m., my phone rang again, waking me up.
Shigure, sorry for calling so early. Are you free right now?
The caller was Moe Fuyumine, my girlfriend, who's 2 years younger than me. We started dating a year ago through a mutual friend. Yeah, I'm good. What's up? Are you outside? I could hear voices and the wind through the phone, making it clear she wasn't at home.
Yeah. There's something I need to tell you. Let's break up.
What? Let me remind you, today is my 29th birthday. She had promised we would celebrate together, yet here she was dumping me.
It's not your fault, Shigure. It's just... a super handsome guy confessed to me. Sorry.
She kept rambling about her new romance, completely oblivious to my silence. Hey, Moe, do you know what today is?
Huh? Today? Oh, it's the anniversary of my new love.
I knew it. Not once had she said happy birthday. Got it. Well, be happy. Ridiculous. A woman who spends the night with another man on her boyfriend's birthday, and myself for expecting her to celebrate with me. It's all so ridiculous. Well, I guess it's inevitable. We started dating, and then I left for a long-term assignment. Huh? Who's messaging me? Just as I was about to go back to sleep, the message alerts kept coming non-stop. Shigure, happy birthday! I respect you, have a great year. Or better yet, let me make it great for you. Hyoma's rapid-fire messages kept coming in real time. The energy is overwhelming. Haha, you're acting like you're my boyfriend. I already heard this last night. He celebrated me before I slept, and even after I woke up, he was still at it. And apparently, that still wasn't enough. Hey, Hyoma, I get it, so stop, thanks. Shigure, did something happen? Hyoma instantly sensed something was off, so I told him what had just happened. Oh, haha, I literally just got dumped. What? Meanwhile, at that exact moment, Moe, no, Fuyumine.
Ugh, what's his deal? He should be more heartbroken. Don't you think so? Hey, you didn't make a move on me at all yesterday, but now that you're single, you don't have to hold back anymore, right?
Yeah, you're right. It's important to make things clear. She desperately pressed herself against the super handsome guy, trying to appear more desirable. The two of them disappeared into the crowd of the hotel district. 30 minutes after my call with Hyoma, I was summoned to his apartment, which was in the same building as mine. Shigure, happy birthday! Thanks, Hyoma. Who's this?
Nice to meet you. I'm Hyoma's older sister. My brother's always talking about you.
The woman laughing was Yuki Kamuri, Hyoma's sister, 3 years older than him. This was our first meeting. Hyoma's place was decorated for a birthday celebration, with extravagant food and even a birthday cake. Hyoma, what's all this? I didn't take that long to get here. After our call last night, I stayed up all night celebrating your birthday. No way, there's even a shrine dedicated to me. This is some hardcore fan-level devotion.
Not much of a difference, right? He called me over just to have someone to celebrate with.
Apparently, Hyoma had thrown himself a birthday party for me while I was asleep. Still, I can't believe you got dumped, Shigure. She had zero taste. Well, we started dating through a mutual friend, and there was still a lot we didn't know about each other. In that sense, maybe it was mutual.
But her reason? Because a super handsome guy confessed? That's just ridiculous.
Right? Hyoma, calm down. After a while, Hyoma lost control and ended up passing out. Shigure, I'll make you happy.
Ugh, jeez. Sorry, Shigure. My brother's always causing you trouble, huh?
Not at all. I know I shouldn't say this in front of his sister, but he's kind of adorable. When Hyoma first joined, I was his mentor, and he really put in the effort. I appreciated that. I spoke about my thoughts on Hyoma, and Yuki smiled gently.
I see. I'm really glad you think that way about him.
She had been watching me intently, but now her gaze turned to Hyoma, full of warmth.
I know I'm his sister, but Hyoma's objectively good-looking, right? Ever since we were kids, people have always focused on his looks, for better or worse. Because of that, he's had his share of frustrations. But you actually see him for who he is, Shigure.
Apparently, Hyoma had spent the entire night talking about me to Yuki, celebrating my birthday.
I heard about it. You protected Hyoma from people swarming him just because of his looks.
When he first joined, Hyoma became the center of attention at the office. Everyone called him a prince, and women were fighting over him. Even the guys tried to drag him into mixers just to boost their chances with beautiful women. Hey you guys, Hyoma's trying to learn his job, so stop distracting him with irrelevant nonsense. Hearing my words, the others finally reflected on their actions and apologized. The pointless commotion died down. I agree that Hyoma is handsome, I won't argue with that, but he has more to him than just his looks. He has this unwavering dedication to his work, though at the office he comes across as cool and hard to read. That quiet, burning passion for his job is just as strong as his appearance. It's one of his greatest strengths. Wait, why am I even saying this to Yuki, who knows him better than I do? Realizing how ridiculous I sounded, I awkwardly laughed to cover my embarrassment. Yuki chuckled and placed her hand over mine.
Thank you. Really. I'm so glad I got to meet you today and celebrate together.
Yuki, no, I should be the one thanking you. Because of you two, I had a great birthday.
Yeah. By the way, I made that cake myself. Believe it or not, I'm pretty good at baking. I made way too much, so there's still plenty in the fridge. Why don't we keep talking and eat some more? Come on. We should get to know each other better while Hyoma's still asleep. I'm totally getting a head start.
She laughed cheerfully and raised her glass for another toast. I found myself captivated by her energy. Well, wait, Hyoma, my stomach is about to burst. Too bad. This is your punishment for spending the whole time chatting and eating with my sister without me. It was 4 p.m. Hyoma had finally recovered from passing out, and now he was dragging me to a shopping mall. While Yuki and I were chatting, we somehow managed to eat through 80% of the massive feast she had prepared. By the end of it, we had our arms around each other, singing. That's how close we had gotten.
Well, Hyoma, calm down. Just because I got along with your sister doesn't mean you have to be so jealous.
Shut up, you idiot sister. Stop calling him by his first name. Shigure is mine.
You really love him, don't you? Oh, I know. If you love him that much, why don't I help you out? If I marry Shigure, that would make you his brother-in-law.
That's not a bad idea. Both of you, calm down. After that, Hyoma tried to buy me an absurd amount of gifts, so I had to stop him. Seriously, Hyoma, he actually planned to blow his entire winter bonus on my birthday. Instead, I suggested we go to the arcade. We play like crazy, making up for the things we couldn't do as students. Come to think of it, I got dumped today. But thanks to Hyoma and Yuki, I had so much fun that I completely forgot about it. As I waited at the station for them to return from the restroom, that's when it happened.
Huh? Shigure, what are you doing here?
Standing before me was Moi Fuyumine, now my ex. I had the worst luck running into her on the day she dumped me. The man beside her was probably the super handsome guy she mentioned this morning. And yeah, he was definitely good looking.
That plushie. Did you go to an arcade by yourself or something? Were you really that sad after I dumped you?
She looked at me with pity. She was the one who dumped me, and yet she had the nerve to make that face. You make it sound like I'm some pathetic guy. Is that guilt talking?
No, that's not it. Oh, let me introduce you. This is my new boyfriend. Isn't he amazing? So you don't have to worry about me anymore?
I was never worried about you. Also, hitting up your ex while you're on a date? That's not a great look.
What? You must be happy to see me, right? You don't have to act all tough.
Moe, I agree with him.
I wouldn't be thrilled if my girlfriend went out of her way to talk to her ex.
Sorry, Rento. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not like I still have feelings for him or anything. It's just that he really loved me, so ignoring him would have been cruel.
You could have just left him alone. There's nothing you can do for him now.
That's...
Right? You feel the same way, don't you? I locked eyes with the man named Rento. I couldn't read his intentions, but what he said was entirely correct. Yeah, there's nothing I want from her, and there's nothing she can do for me. If anything, the only thing I'd ask is that she never talks to me again. You heard him. Shouldn't you at least grant him his last request? Then suddenly, Moe shifts gears. She turns to Rento and tries to make him agree with her.
Yeah, I agree. He's already heartbroken. The least we can do is hear his final wish. Hey, Shigure. We started dating because our friends introduced us. But honestly, I only saw it as a trial run. I mean, come on. There are tons of guys out there who are better than you. Hotter than you. I thought you were handsome, but there's a whole world out there.
She had never once mentioned it was a trial run, but at this point, I didn't even care anymore. What a selfish woman you are. Hyoma returns, his face calm, but his eyes filled with anger.
Wow, he's so hot. But he looks kind of familiar. Do you know him, Shigure? He's insanely handsome.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What exactly do you know about me?
Huh? What do I know? I mean, you're good looking, so I gave you a compliment.
That doesn't make me happy at all. So what? You only care about looks?
That's not what I meant. But they say a person's character shows in their face, right? I don't get why I'm being scolded for giving a compliment.
That's an awfully narrow-minded view. How small is the world you live in? Also, personality and facial features aren't the same thing. When you make up excuses like that, you just sound stupid. Shigure is someone who's both handsome inside and out. But there are plenty of good-looking people with ugly personalities, like me. You're just shallow, just admit it. Moe's lips quiver as Hyoma's cold words leave her speechless. Rento, who had been silent, suddenly steps closer to Hyoma. You're not wrong. She chose me because she's shallow.
Hey!
You know the saying, only if you're handsome? If you're good looking, people let you get away with a lot. The world is cruel like that. She's the kind of person who can forgive anything as long as the guy is handsome. Isn't that right, Moe? I don't fault her for liking good-looking guys, but if she lacks morals, that's another story. I see your point. So she'd forgive anything from a handsome guy, huh? Exactly. Even if I dumped her for a supermodel, she'd be fine with it.
That's not true. You love me, don't you?
I told you, I was just curious to see how easily you'd fall for my looks and sweet words. I thought that kind of gullibility was kind of cute.
What?
Am I imagining things, or do you have quite the personality? I was starting to lose track of whether her new boyfriend was on her side or not. I stood there dumbfounded. Oh, was that a compliment? Thanks. I really don't understand what kind of nerve she had to dump you. Even if your taste in women is bad, at least you seem to have a good eye for men. Well, Shigure is getting promoted to her company's US branch next year. Over there, the president's son and the top-performing branch manager are an unbeatable duo. They've been outperforming the main Japan branch for a while now. And the person they keep calling back to work with them is none other than Shigure. Just like Hyoma said, I was officially transferred to the US branch after my last business trip. Before I even had the chance to tell Moe, she had already dumped me.
No way. Shigure, you're actually that amazing?
He didn't have any connections. He got that position through sheer effort and perseverance. Really, you dumped one hell of a guy. Why do you sound so proud of that? Of course, I'd rather have people recognize Shigure's worth than mine. Seeing how Hyoma believes in me, I decide to simply appreciate it. Man, you really are impressive. Moe, you seriously have no idea what you lost.
What? Sorry. the bathroom line was super long. Wait, huh? What's with this weird tension?
Yuki hurried back, only to freeze at the sight of all of us. Yuki, honestly, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Most likely, this couple was about to have a full-blown fight. I needed to get out of here fast.
Nice to meet you. You're his acquaintance too? You're absolutely gorgeous.
What?
Ah, sorry. I've just never met a woman as beautiful as you before. How about we grab dinner sometime?
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Get away from Yuki. Shigure's sharp glare makes Rento blink in surprise.
Oh, wait! I'm standing right here. Why are you hitting on another woman?
Huh? What's wrong? I mean, isn't this exactly what you did? Oh, right. I forgot to say this. I found an incredibly gorgeous woman, so my bad.
What?
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing hitting on my sister? You trying to run the plan? Did I hear that right? Did Hyoma just say the plan?
Oops, my bad. But come on, isn't it fair? Letting her experience the same thing?
Well, I guess you have a point. The two of them started whispering to each other. For some reason, it sent a chill down my spine, so I chose to block them out.
Hey, Shigure. You were so cool when you stood up for that woman earlier. So, maybe you can forgive me. I think I actually like you more after all.
She was trying to smooth things over and pass it off as a momentarily lapse in judgment, but... Sorry, I have no intention of getting back together with you. From now on, you're bound to meet countless guys who are cooler than me. I can't keep up with you constantly jumping from one to the next. With that, I finally turn away, heading toward the platform.
Shigure, you heartbreaker. Yuki's totally falling for you now.
What? What are you talking about, Yuki? If you ever come near Shigure again, well, I won't be responsible for what happens. Goodbye, forever. Hyoma's parting words seemed to finally click in Moe's mind. A year ago, Moe had run into Hyoma at the apartment complex where we both lived. She immediately lit up.
Hey, do you live here? Wow, you're insanely handsome. Can we talk for a bit?
When Hyoma saw Moe stepping out of my apartment, he realized she was my girlfriend. This woman is Shigure's girlfriend? Hyoma had known her true nature all along. From that moment on, he must have been scheming. Now that she understood everything, Moe shivered and collapsed where she stood. So, let's fast forward a bit. That same day, Moe was dumped by her new boyfriend.
That handsome guy asked me to get close to you. He knew you'd been hitting on guys behind his back. He just couldn't forgive you for it.
What? You confessed to me just to trick me? That's so cruel.
Cruel? You're both guilty of the same thing. To be honest, I don't really care whose side I'm on. But when I saw how much Hyoma valued Shigure, I guess I got a little caught up in it.
Hyoma had spent my time overseas carefully setting everything up to separate Moe from me. He tracked her social circles, found a guy she'd be into, and sent him her way.
Hey, did you hear? Moe was hitting on guys while she had a boyfriend. Ugh, disgusting. She's cute, but that's just nasty.
She lost all her friends at once, and eventually, she was forced to quit her job. Even after everything, she hadn't changed. She kept chasing after good-looking men, but none of them lasted longer than 3 days before dumping her.
Why? Why is this happening to me? Shigure, help me!
I had no idea who was pulling the strings behind all of this, but it was none of my business anymore. As for the friend who introduced me to her, they later apologized and remained on good terms.
Shigure, I can't wait to experience America together.
The next year, Yuki, who now worked as a freelancer, decided to come with me to the US. Now she's my beloved fiancé. Shigure, I'll work my ass off to get to the US branch. Wait for me. Yeah, I know you can do it, Hyoma. I'll be waiting. Some people fall for looks, some fall for personality. There's no wrong answer, but maybe the real key is having the ability to see someone from multiple angles. Soji, thank you for everything back then. 3 years later, Hyoma made it to the US branch, just as he said he would. And without my knowledge, he had drinks with Soji, the company's president's son. Your advice helped me save Shigure from that awful woman. Hyoma had received guidance from the notoriously cunning Soji, making it unclear just how much of the plan was orchestrated. If there was ever someone you wouldn't want as an enemy, it would be guys like them.